May profits be upon you. Uh, we have CPI data coming out in about a half an hour, and I wanted to just kind of go over some observations. I'm not going to trade the news. I don't trade the news, especially high impact news like CPI data. All right. There's a lot of potential for volatility, and volatility can uh, can lead to, you know, unpredictability, right? And I think it's just smarter to stand aside. Now, I had just gotten an alert that my this I don't look at the 4 hour. I look at the 4 hour. That my 4 hour POI on Euro USD was just tagged. We took this week high. That if you watched my earlier analysis from Saturday, I thought that price would target this high, and we finally. You thought that it might have been safe here, but no, it came back and took that week high out. All right, and the reason why it's weak is because it did not make a new low, and please refer to that previous video. I will leave it on your screen at the end of this video. Okay, so what does this mean? Well, we got half an hour to CPI data, so uh, we could see price either round over, all right, with depending on how the data comes out. If it comes out at or below 99.1%, all right, the markets would like that, and that would be that would invite a risk on market, right, which would lead to price quite possibly going higher, at least at the very least to the extreme of this 4 hour zone up here, all right, to come up here, right? But that's if the numbers come in at or lower than expected, and you can expect the stock markets to go up higher. But if the markets come in slightly higher, 9.2%, oh, this is coming down from here. All right, so this is a very interesting what do you call POI. I just want you to realize that this zone was taken out, right? This supply from this week high was taken out. All right, so in these when those kind of events happen, I always look to where the extreme of the demand is, where the demand that is responsible for taking out that supply zone. I always look to where that is, because I always look at this as a, why won't you do it? Looking at this as a possible zone to take a buy from. If price comes back here, I think there's a good possibility that price would take it up higher, because this low has some sneaky strength to it. Why? Because it created a new high, took out the old high, and depending on if the price closes above that high, it would indicate that price does intend to go higher. And if it pulls back, I'll be ready. I'll be ready for it. But what I want you to see is the Dixie. The Dixie is at a similar area, right? And it is coming in hot. All right, coming in hot. It's just, but this looks corrective, doesn't it? This looks impulsive, doesn't it? So I'm watching this area with keen interest. All right, because this is a zone of demand. All right, we took out what? The week high. We took out the week high. Why is it weak? Look where it went. Boom, boom. It didn't break that low, so price treated it as a week high. It came out, took the liquidity, right? Swept the liquidity there, and mitigated this higher zone, which was already mitigated, by the way. All right, came back for a 1, 2, 3 tap. There is a nice line of liquidity here, but price is pushing down in correction. Could we take out this low? That would be interesting to me. If it does, if we get a close below this low, then shorts are in, man. Shorts are in, and I would be looking at how that's too big. I would be looking at how price is again, how price breaks this. If it does one of these numbers, I'll be looking here for the supply zone left behind, and I take that on down. But all this is dependent upon the CPI data, right? If price is going to continue weak and start to complete this, make a deeper retracement, because look at the daily on the Dixie. All right, we are in retracement here. All right, price broke that high, pulled back, and pushed up. Now we have a daily zone down here that price is already mitigated, already reacted to. Could we make it down here? All right, there's another zone before we get there now. Here. Okay. And if we go back to the 4-hour, let's take a look at that. You know, we're going to see what it does here. It can make a deeper retracement and still find its way up. All right. I don't like this area to messing with price. I want to wait until we see some clearing of the dust, the settling of the dust after the CPI data. Okay. Why is it still here? I got to clean up my mess. So that's something I want to watch. We'll be looking at it on the 15-minute, and the 15-minute, you know, the order flow currently right now, which can change at in about a half an hour, is bearish, and we have broken some lows. You know what I'm saying? We have broken internal lows. All right, this is a swing area for the 15-minute. All right, that a swing low, and that's pretty important. So we'll see as price makes its way through this this area here where we saw non-farm payroll push up. You know, a lot of times people will take these as regular zones of demand, but if it's news involved after this, I'm looking at price taking this out. I don't trust these at all. News order blocks. No, I don't trust them at all. All right, we could see price shoot up from here, like it's having a reaction to this zone. All right, but because I know it's new zone, I'm thinking there's a 50-50 chance this one holds. 50-50. We've already come down here and tested it one time already. All right, I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all. That's just me. Now, if we go back to the euro on the 15, we're taking out that high. We're in this higher time frame zone of supply, and there's an extreme of 15-minute zone here that price could very well come up and touch, and that happens to be at the midpoint of this zone, the 4-hour zone of supply. So I'm looking at price to maybe come up there. All right, the possibility of price coming up here and finding its resistance here, you know, and you know, we'll see if maybe we get some bearish price action, and then price come on down. Equal lows here. This could very well give us a nice push up. All right, but this will be after news would bring this down. But would we see some follow through? Would we see the equal lows, you know, the equal lows getting taken out and all this sell side liquidity? Don't know. This is the potential of this kind of news. So it's about being careful. All right, since Sunday, it's made its way on up. We'll see what happens in the middle of this zone, and we'll just be observing. I just want to give some share some observations and look at some potential areas where price could turn around, you know, and maybe give a nice this is supposed to be a demand, maybe give a nice trade. I like this zone. If price comes down here, I'll be waiting to see if there is some bullish price action so we can take it up higher. All right. Hope you found this helpful. All right. You know, it's a wait and see kind of situation, honestly. And I would not suggest anybody enter during this time, you know, before news, because you can get smacked real quick. All right. I will see you in the next video. Hey, leave me some feedback, and I'll put my Euro USD analysis on your screen right now for you to check. The one I put out on Saturday. Trade safely, and may profits be upon you.